Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, give my honest thoughts on how that project is being ran. And today, I'm very excited to be checking out the second most popular project in all of games right now. That is The Queen's Dilemma, a standalone sequel to the award-winning The King's Dilemma. Forge your own path through a new ... So I finished most of The King's Dilemma with my game group, and we enjoyed it an awful lot until there were too many lapses in between games, and I kind of forgot about the story, and then we just stopped playing it at a certain point. So I'm excited for The Queen's Dilemma. I will say though, if you don't know anything about The King's Dilemma, I wonder how intrigued you are by this, because I see like a guy with a horse, and it's like, oh, okay. That's not interesting at all. I guess it showcases the artwork, maybe. And then I see, like, I think this is a big box. And then I think this is the retail, like this is the Kickstarter box, and then this is a playmat or something. I can't really make out what's going on the main image and why I want it, is what I'm getting at here. So if I don't know about the King's Dilemma, granted, you have told me it's award-winning, so that's good. But I'd love to know the player count, the time length, the age, the mechanisms. I know it says forge your own path through a new ... but honestly, that could be a worker placement game. You could forge your own path through an abstract strategy game. So just tell me more about the game, because it's a really interesting, like you're making interesting choices and seeing what happens kind of game. And I don't feel like that's really conveyed to me at the front guild. And so at the beginning, the main image, yeah, not the biggest fan. Now I see a bigger box. I see, oh, that's an expansion. Okay. And I see this. What is that? That is the Royal Upgrade Pack. All right. Of course. So target raise $345,000. Coming to life. Comparative narrative. Wow. Legacy experience. So now I immediately have a gripe with this. And let's go into this. So let's go back. Popularity games. Make it look like it really should. And what do I see? Forge your own path through a new ... I'm not seeing either of these juicy buzzwords you just dropped on me. Competitive narrative legacy experience. Narrative legacy experience. That right there has me excited about this game, and I don't see it. So I feel like we should probably move that a little bit up on there, because that's getting cut off, I imagine, for a lot of people. But as always, when we go to the video, I'm thinking three things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Let's go. 511. Okay.
The king
Big ass.
is dead. Ankist is torn between internal turmoil, an all-consuming war on the southern continent, and the looming shadow of a foreign power. Still, not all is lost. Our queen will lead the charge for our rise. From the creators of the award-winning legacy narrative game, The King...
There we go. I got the Kennerspiel, the Jahres-nominated, and that honestly I think should be on the main image. Because the deeper you get into hobbies, and I think at a certain point you start to see that logo and you say, oh, that's probably going to be pretty dang good. That and the Board Game Geek one, I think, hold a lot of weight. At least to me, and the Dice Tower Seal of Excellence. But I feel like that should be on the main image. That's a big deal.
King's Dilemma. Here comes the new, long-awaited sequel, The Queen's Dilemma.
Okay.
Travel back to the Kingdom of Ankist for a new adventure of politics and intrigue. Deal with challenging dilemmas, face tense voting sessions, and forge your own path through a labyrinth of branching storylines. Set 100 years after the dramatic events of the first game, and building upon the revolutionary dilemma card system, The Queen's Dilemma introduces a brand new story, improves the existing legacy mechanisms, and adds a lot new exclusive features.
Oh, wow.
All to make the experience even more immersive.
Ooh, that just kept going and going and going, and that's what I wanted to see there in my legacy game. Once again, I didn't know this necessarily was a legacy game based on just the marquee. That looks great.
Take your seat at the Queen's Council and choose your own...
That was an interesting... I want to really look at this shot. This is not your typical setup shot where they're showing you what your player is going to look like. They actually flipped it around to what everyone else is going to see, and I think it looks good. So far, I really like how they're showcasing the components now that we've got into that.
And choose your own persona from a pool of 6 unique characters. You will live the story from their perspective. Will you be a cunning master of subterfuge? a fierce military leader, a greedy merchant, a philosopher advocating for progress, an aristocrat with a penchant for the occult, or a vicious lord tied to criminal activities? Develop your character with exclusive personal abilities. Each character comes with duchies or marks under their direct control, and a deck of secret personal objectives and branching narrative paths that will define your story and future goals, which may intertwine with the destiny of the entire kingdom.
Wow.
Shape the political identity of the realm through the new ideology system. The policies you enact will alter the balance between 8 opposing political ideologies: tradition against progress, force against diplomacy, order against liberty, and matter against spirit.
And that's the core mechanism of the last game, too. Where you just had, it was balancing up and down and up and down. And that was the one thing about the game that I also didn't like the biggest. Sometimes it kind of reminds me a little bit of Fog of Love, where you had to sacrifice the role-playing and story experience of the game a little bit to play the game. It's like, oh, realistically, I would like to do this because, we're playing this deeply thematic story game where you shape the story, but then you're like, yeah, but it actually is going to hurt me because I need more hammer, so I'm not going to play it thematically. And that did rip me out a little bit, and it looks like it has the same system, but still, I still really enjoyed my time with the game.
These also represent the moral values and agendas of your character. Each one has a founding ideology they always root for, and other secondary interests whose importance varies from game to game, changing alliances at the table. But that's not all. The new keyword system allows the game to keep track of your personal choices. An unexpected act of forgiveness could secure you the eternal gratitude of the people, but a radical resolution could tarnish your reputation forever.
Interesting.
Make your decisions wisely. The consequences of your choices will come back to reward or haunt your character later in the campaign. Watch the map of the kingdom evolve as...
I feel like this has done such a spectacular job spotlighting all the different ways that you're going to make this legacy-esque. And that's exactly what you want, right? So I feel like they're really... this is a longer video at 5 minutes, but I feel like it's doing a pretty dang good job.
As a result of your decisions, the events that unfold will change the world forever and unlock new game rules altering the flow of the campaign. Defend your interests when a dilemma card directly...
And I do like that as well, because that's going to keep the memory of the theme going longer. You look at that stick, you'll be like, oh yeah, that's when we did that terrible thing to the poor people. Which, let me tell you, you did a lot of that in the King's Dilemma. At least we did. And so I like that. That's going to help me remember... the rules and why the rules are the way they are, and it's because we as a group have this fun experience where we change the rules by changing history, and I'm loving what I'm seeing here.
Involves the territories placed under your control, and construct buildings to gain new abilities and sources of revenue.
Ooh.
Manage the resources of your lands and trade with other players to achieve your goals.
Those components! I must have those components now! Those look so pretty!
Increase your political power. Collect materials to improve your buildings. Support the Queen's army in the War of the South. And provide for the needs of your people to avoid discontent, unrest, and revolts. Enhance your gaming experience with additional premium contents for the Queen's Dilemma. Wooden resources, tokens, and metal coins.
Stuff you don't need, but you're gonna want.
Pack add-on.
Oh, the hands! You get the hands of the Oh, those are nice. Like how that was just like an added, oh yeah, you get that too. And you're like, oh, that's what I want.
Take part in the Age of Disorder, a Kickstarter exclusive event where you will shape the world and lore of Ankist through narrative dilemmas and tense voting sessions held in campaign updates.
What? We're dropping the fact we're doing cool stuff in the updates? Love it. Love it. So let's, as always, when I go through a video, I'm thinking 3 things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Do I want it? Yes. Yes, I do. I feel like you did a great job presenting the game. Still want to see like a gameplay, something like that. But overall, really great. Can you do it? Yes. Once again, you already released the original game. It won awards. You showed me those awards, the Kennerspiel Award. Yes. Can you do it? I feel totally comfortable there. How much is it? Well, you haven't told me the exact price. You've told me the pledge level that I'm going to want, which is inevitably the upgrade, the main game with the bare minimum, the expansion, because I'm going to help shape the expansion by going to the updates. And now I'm excited to go to the updates and see how engaging these are. all within the first 4 minutes of this video. So hats off there. Kudos. I thought that was really well done.
The results of these votes will unlock loads of new content. Additional envelopes filled with new...
So you haven't even seen all the stuff we're going to be showing you throughout the campaign. You're going to want to come back. Great.
Stories and dilemmas to address. Legendary buildings. More powers for the characters. And additional mystery bags containing new components and rules. All determined by the choices you will make during the event. The resulting Age of Disorder kit seamlessly integrates with your campaign. Join the event and take part in the creation of the world of the Queen's Dilemma. The burden is heavy, but you must stand strong. Night couldn't seem darker in the Kingdom of Ankist, but at the end of darkness lies the dawn.
Too much theme. Yep, couldn't take the next 25 seconds of theme. I was done. All right, so $345,000. Awesome, funded, well overfunded. $250,000. So Horrible Guild, 10 created, 157 bucks. Formerly known as Horrible Games, is an Italian board game publisher. To make our games stand out from the crowd, we always experiment with new gameplay mechanics, or sometimes we apply an unexpected twist to old, well-proven ones. In a strive for originality and uniqueness, we also carefully craft a refined visual style different for each game to better convey the mood and feel we want the players to experience. We also tend to put a lot of silly, stupid things in our games just because they make us laugh, and we hope some of our players will laugh too. In particular, I enjoyed some of the darker humor in the original, so I get that. But always and foremost, no matter which kind of game or genre we decide to tinker with, Horror Guild is about simple, pure, unbridled fun for everyone. Our catalog includes Potion Explosion, Railroad Inc., Dragon Castle, The King's Dilemma, Similio, and more. And each one of these games, I've heard good things about. I've played a couple of them. I own a couple of them. Yeah. So, we got a bunch of people on the collaborators here. Looks good, looks solid, 10 created, but we always want to go back here, check through it. So, one more quest, a dexterity comedy RPG. Soundbox, we're just making to see how many games they currently have in the pipes, not out yet. So, this is a RPG pre-production updates. Things got dicey, that one's not out yet. I don't think this one is out. Fulfillment ends, no, it is, awesome. June 9th, so this must have been potentially at Gen Con. Cool. We drew our favorite card. It's done. Got the stuff out. Awesome. I'm going to guess this is the same. Ship it up. Fulfillment in progress. September 29th. So, yeah, they are keeping everybody up to date. I feel comfortable. I feel good here. Let's check the last one. Well, it's not the last one. Fulfillment ends in FAQ. Beautiful. Okay. And it looks like some great customer service there. So, once again, on the Can You Do It? Yes. I feel good. I feel comfortable. I didn't go through the comments section. I normally do that, but I feel pretty comfortable with it. So, can you do it? Yes. Do I want it? Yes. How much is it? Hopefully, don't beat around the bush when we get to the price. The Queen's Dilemma, Kickstarter exclusive, free. Wow, that's a price I like. So I get that. I buy this box. I get this, and once again, that's all I said I wanted. I don't necessarily need those fancy dancy components. They look nice. I get it. You see that wheat? You see that wheat? The King is Dead. Ankist is torn. Theme stuff. Cool. For the creators of the award-winning legacy narrative game, The King's Dilemma, here comes the new, long-awaited standalone sequel. The Queen's Dilemma, travel back to the King. Tense voting sessions, forge your own path through a labyrinth of branching storylines, set 100 years, dilemma card system, brand new story, legacy mechanisms, new exclusive features. I will say I like the fact that they are bolding the things that I want to know about. Like, I don't have to read everything because I could just read the bold and I'm getting the gist. I like how they're running this Kickstarter so far. I'd love to see the price. Also, here we go. 3 to 6 players, 16 to 90 minutes, ages 14 plus. I wish that was on the marquee along with that Kennerspiel this Jahres. I know this game doesn't have it, but it's from the creators of the thing with the stuff. And instead we say available in 6 languages, which is great. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like there's other stuff that might be more pressing. A 30-plus hour campaign, including 5-plus hours of contents from the Age of Disorder expansion kit. Fantastic. I have an idea of how long I'm going to be able to play this game, which is a lot. You're setting me up for the price now. I'm not seeing a $60 price if there's 35 hours of gameplay. I just don't. I'm now probably looking around the 90 to 120. Age of Disorder expansion kit. Kickstarter exclusives. This is content you're getting for free, you fools. Be excited. We're giving it to you. I got it. It's going to have 6 envelopes with 24 unique cards, 3 mystery bags, 2 building sticker sets, 6 ability stickers. Fantastic. This is all stuff I want for the game. Tell me you want to play this game without this stuff. You don't want to play the game without this stuff. You want the stuff. Okay, I get it. Inside the box, why can't we get the price? Should you tell me the centimeters? I'd love to know the inches as well, because once again, the majority of people backing this are probably going to be for the United States of America. Yep, 1,071, making up not quite half, but still, you know, it was like 40% of the people here. So you should probably show them their inches. 85 inches. So what is that? 85 inches to centimeters. No, it's 85 centimeters to inches. Dang it. It's stupid centimeters. 85 centimeters to inches. cm to inch. 33 inches. So that's a big board. That's a very big board. That's nearly 3 feet. Okay, 3 feet by a lot of feet. Got it. Time board, ideology board, 80 envelopes, more than 300 unique cards. That's great. I like how they mentioned that. 300 unique cards there. 80 envelopes, 6 mystery bags, power tool tile, 6 treasury boxes where we're going to be able to compile our stuff, 6 character diaries. Once again, these things look pretty meaty. 100 agenda cards, 6 voting tiles, 40... Like, this is all great. Why? Just give me the price. Just give me the price already. Royal upgrade pack. Yeah, I want the stuff. How much is it? I'd love to know more of how much is it. A standalone sequel to The King's Dilemma. I got it. Seal of Excellence. I put that higher. Oh, you got the shut up and sit down one. Same thing. I feel like those 3. That is the trident of everything. Like, if you could have any 3 symbols on your box, obviously, award winner would be better than nominee, but still, that's spectacular. And then we got, what do we want? We got Why You Love the Old Game. This is all good, but it's not more important than the price to me. And yes, I know I can go to support and I can go over here to get it, but if you're on iOS or on mobile, which is probably more than half the people browsing, that's a big ask. Ask. The World of Ankist stuff, theme, how to play, cool. But want to get into the weeds, great. I just want the price. And yes, I just feel like it should be naturally interweaved into the story. This is cool. It's good stuff. Love it. Just gameplay video would be solid. Pledge levels. Here we go. $130, 127. That's what I said, about 90 to 120. Okay, that's a big ask. I feel like we're at the big ask range right there. Because I have not gotten to the shipping yet as well. VAT/sales tax included for all backers. Sales tax included for all backers. VAT/sales tax. Oh, so cool. VAT is paid for. Awesome. So they're really trying to appeal to a lot of international backers. Great. Did it work? UK, 222. Germany, 191. France, 168. Awesome. I think the best way to do that is like look at some of their other projects and see if that's a usual ratio for them, especially considering they're not a company from the United States of America. So then we got, and this is where you really get the value, it seems like. So this is a $50, I don't know, $156 if you get everything. Oh, that seems... No, it's 35 hours of gameplay. It's 35 hours of gameplay. Put that in my brain. 35 hours of gameplay. How much is Rise of Queensdale? I'm just curious. I'm just curious. Rise, because this is my personal favorite legacy game of all time, and I just want to know what it is MSRP. So it's about $80. It's about an $80 game, probably $90 if you bought it straight from Ravensburger. Okay, yeah, that seems like a bit. Still seems a bit steep. Yeah, Sean and I same page. Like I'm trying because I love Legacy. I love Legacy, but when you're asking me now, just to walk in the door, 127 plus shipping, man, that's hard. You can get the deluxe bundle, okay? So you can get like this for the cool. What's the price? Free shipping. Wow, early delivery. That's great. Oh, you got to get to our shop. So you buy it at their shop. Okay. How much does the King's Dilemma cost? Yeah, that's a good one. Because are these the same boxes? Is it the same box size? 102? 66. Okay. Well, once again, the King's Dilemma, and I'm not trying to, that's apples to oranges. I do want to say, I'm just looking mostly at the size of the box and then MSRP price. Because this game has been out for, quite a while. Stretch goals campaign will be chosen by you. Welcome to the Age of Disorder, a Kickstarter exclusive event. So you're going to make me dig for the shipping, and now that's the only thing in my brain. I should be excited about all this stuff, but I'm like, how much is going to be the shipping now? Seems a bit high. The results of these votes will determine which stretch goal will be unlocked. Cool story so far. The Age of Disorder expansion kit will include a booklet containing the full story of the event as well. Neat. So if you really want to dig, this is going to take me to the updates, straight to the updates. Fantastic. Let's check those out a little bit later. But I do love the fact it's clickable. Why pledge on Kickstarter? We need your support to do it. You can help us make the game better for everyone. Get the value of what you pledge as we unlock free extras and stretch goals. Receive your rewards at home with a competitive discount and tracking shipping rate. And then we got shipping section. Price. So Central Europe, rest of Europe, USA, $35. So now I'm up to $155. at a bare minimum, actually 160, just to get in the door of this experience. Okay. It's a lot. I feel like that's even Kickstarter price a lot right there for what I'm getting. Okay, let's keep going. Can't unsee what I'm saying. Can't unsay what I'm saying. Standard and Royal. So there's no difference. So pretty much the Royal is getting the good deal. I'm assuming. Which makes sense, because that's what you're trying to push everybody to get. And you do. You have 1,500. 662 people just want to get in the door. Alright. We got the team, the stuff, the art, cool, horrible guild, risks and challenges. Okay, that's it. Alright. Woo! FAQ updates, comments. Let's get this one a grade and get out of here. FAQ. What language is available? How will the language be selected? What do you mean with that? Sales tax included. It's free. Got it. Why is the price higher than the King's Dilemma? The amount of content in the Queen's Dilemma vastly exceeds what's inside that. Almost 4 kilograms of weight compared to the 2 kilograms. That's okay. Let me see that. 4 kilograms to pounds. This is one way to make my brain 8 pounds. So this is an 8-pound game. 8-pound game with no minis. Okay. And so now, when I hear that this is an 8-pound game, I immediately, that $150 to get in is like, okay, it's an 8-pound game. But the only reason I found that out is about the FAQ. So that kind of convinced me a little bit on the price. But those are like some things that you could tell me. 8 pounds to unlock. 8 pounds of gaming goodness. How many cards exactly? Because I know there's a lot. I know we're over 500. Like, I feel like there's more that could have been conveyed. I've seen a lot of games like this where there's tons of story, where they're like, this many words written, this many lines, this many, like, and I feel like that could have been something we did to potentially warm people up to that price a little bit. The second chapter of the Age of Discovery was even more popular than the first, with more than 550 votes. Wow. And then we got 237 comments, 545 comments, and 489 comments. Ha! Wow. That is great. That is the best engagement rate that I have seen, I think, ever in my time doing this, that I can think of, aside from like maybe like some multi-million-dollar Brandon Sanderson sort of stuff here. And once again, you know, sitting at number 2 on the popularity chart. Fantastic. Awesome. Above stuff that's raised a lot more. Good. Love it. So let's check out the comments. So that's a bump up there on the updates for me, honestly. That's a half-point grade bump up. The Benevolent, you're a kind soul, care for stuff. I have some questions, but for the time we're the digital edition. Is the dilemma in the Steam game the same one we found in the original game? Yes, the King's Dilemma Chronicles share the same story of the original board game. Okay, so they're talking about Steam. So I may not speak for everyone, but I must say I love the game, backing it with the deluxe upgrades. But there's no game for reason for this game to not come with removable stickers. Other games start to use it. Even a legacy dungeon crawler like Gloomhaven have one removable sticker, please, or at least tell us why this is not possible. Apologies, this has been asked before. If the secret bags that you open during the campaign contain tokens, are these tokens reproduced in the wood upgrade token pack? Answering this question could be spoilery. That's yes! Yes! You mean yes! Yes is what you mean! Oh, so this is rough. They're in a rock and a hard place. There's tons of stuff unlocked in this game. And I bet you... Oh, that's hard. That's hard. How easy does it play with the game over Zoom with the camera? I have exactly the same question. Oh, interesting. The game can be played with 2 players, or does someone play the queen? Nobody. It's 3 players. Okay. All right. Final grade for this one. Oh, torn emotions here. So do I want it? After the video was a long ass, but I feel like they did a great job showing you why this game is unique and different and building upon, you know, what we originally did, which was much beloved. Do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? Yes. I feel comfortable. You've already done it. You have awards from Shut Up and Sit Down, from the Dice Tower, Kennerspiel nominee. Can you do it? Not questioning that in any way, shape, or form. And then how much is it? And that's where we really get to the sticky widget. Because you just beat around the bush, and you beat around the bush, and you beat around the bush, talking about the price. And I don't know. And maybe it's just because you're hiding so much in these bags, which is definitely the case. These 80 envelopes have 300 cards. That's nuts. And then 6 mystery bags. But I don't know. The final look materials and contents of the game, so 250 tokens and markers. So that's what's going to be in the bag. I don't know. It just, the price was a hard sell for me. So, other than that, though, main image. Going back to the main image, I don't feel like the main image was that good. I go back to saying why, like, eh. Like, I feel like maybe we throw up some awards up there. Maybe we drop the price. Maybe we drop that price right there. Say $140 or whatever it is. The £8, but I really think we need to mention £8 a lot sooner. Maybe you give me the approximate weight of just how much unlockables there are. You say, 6 pounds of unlockable content. I feel like we need to lean into that a little bit more because the sticker shock is just a hard one to deal with. Sitting there at, what is it, $165 just to play the game. And it's great you're giving me that expansion for free. Yeah. So I'm going to go with a B minus, I think, on this campaign. I feel like they did a good job with that price point. Yeah, I'm going to go with a B minus. I feel like it looks like a really cool game. It just seems expensive, and I feel like there could have been more done to make it not seem as expensive. Let me know in the comments below what's your final grade for Queen's Dilemma. And as always, if you're enjoying the content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button. I'm trying to reach 15,000 subscribers. We just crossed 12 while I was on vacation. I got to update my sign. Yay! Bye-bye.